Hi team, let's get chatting about my top tips to stay fit, healthy and happy this summer. So my first tip is to ditch the car, okay? Where possible, let's walk to wherever we're going. If we're seeing friends, if we're going to work, if the weather's good, and hopefully it is, let's try and walk there. It's an easy way to get your NEAT up, which is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's basically a way of saying a way you're burning calories or using up energy that is an exercise. So, just making everyday life a little bit more active. Maybe rather than spending 20 minutes looking at cats and raccoons on TikTok, you maybe go to the park with your friends or your kids, or just spend that 20 minutes doing something other than being static and inside the same four walls. Okay, so I hope that's a really good tip that's going to help some of you too. Stay hydrated. We're going on days out, maybe we're going on holiday. Make sure we are still getting the basic in of staying hydrated, because we often mistake hunger for thirst. The body functions a hell of a lot better when it is hydrated. It can help cognitive function, your impulse control, it can help your memory. So all those things are really key, especially during the summer. And be aware that if you're moving more, if the weather's hotter, more humid, you're going to need to drink more water. Okay, so I hope that helps. Next, get it done. Okay, do it first thing in the morning. Get up and do some physical activity. Don't put it off. Once you've got it out the way, you can then enjoy the rest of your day. You're not like going on a day out thinking, I've got to get home and I've still got to do that training, X, Y, Z. You've got less time to talk yourself out of it as well. So yes, make sure you get up and get it done. And if you can't, it brings me on to my next point. Let's plan your week. Let's plan your physical activity. So if you have got a day out when you're seeing friends or you're relaxing, you're not going to feel guilty, because some people do feel guilt when they aren't doing as much activity as they usually would and they're out of routine. So give yourself that structure, give yourself also that commitment, and make a plan. Be like, okay, I'm going to do this exercise on this day, I'm going to do this class on this day. Just try and structure the week, but also we're structuring in that rest. I did a post earlier in the week and sent out an email, and if you'd like more about rest and recovery, comment below and I'll send you the link to that. So yeah, get up, get it done. It's cooler, you've got less time to talk yourself out of it, and then it's got it done. You don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. So that can help some of you. Let's get outside. That's another top tip. We all need more vitamin D. There's a bit of research that shows they think about 50% of us in the UK are vitamin D deficiency. So what does vitamin D do? Well, it has been known to have roles in immunity, something that we're all hyper aware of at the minute, so really good reason to get outside and get a dose of vitamin D. It's important for bone, skin and muscle health. So again, if you're trying to get fitter, stronger, then, let's think about doing our workout outside. It also helps with blood pressure regulation, and it helps with mental health and memory. So let's get outside when we can. And you know what? If it's raining and you need to get out of the house, which it can do in the UK, you can always put on a coat or carry an umbrella. I know, it's the simplest of things that we're like, no, it's raining now, I can't do whatever I planned. You can. Just look for ways to do something rather than obstacles. A tip when it comes to nutrition: eat seasonally. It's often cheaper to eat stuff that's in season. It's going to be fresher. If it's locally grown, it's going to have more vitamins and nutrients. So all it takes is 2 seconds to get on Google, go, what is in season in the UK in July, August, September? So let's look at what's in season. Let's try and eat what naturally comes from our environment. It's going to help the environment as well, because there's going to be less air miles, less wastage as well, because stuff won't go off in transit because it's going to be quicker to our plate. Now, if you go on holiday and you are getting to go away and maybe abroad, maybe not many of us are this year, what we'll notice from the continental style of breakfast is breakfast isn't a dessert. So don't automatically, if you are going away, go for those sweet treats. Make sure we are getting plenty of fats and proteins in your breakfast. It's going to make you feel fuller, it's going to help control cravings, and hopefully it's going to stabilise your blood sugar. So really, whenever you decide to have breakfast, just make sure there's some fats and some proteins on there to help to stabilise your blood sugars over the day, help you to feel full for a long time, help to fuel your body to have those awesome active days out in the sun. And then finally, the most important tip. Take time out. Relax. Don't spend your whole summer stressing about what you're eating, what activities you're doing. Just enjoy time with your family, your friends, the things that are important, the things that you look back on fondly with memories. You're not going to remember that workout you really didn't want to do but you forced yourself to do. No, you're going to remember the barbecues, the celebrations, the holidays, the cream teas, the fish and chips on the beach. They're the things that enrich our life. So don't feel guilt over that, and make sure your summer is packed with happy memories that you're going to make. So yeah, they're my top tips. I really hope they help. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, maybe you need a bit of accountability, a bit of structure. You can sign up to my classes, you can pay as you go, you can do a weekly membership. So then you can use that to plan your weekend, and people are finding by doing that activity with other people, it's keeping them a bit more motivated, a bit more active, and a bit more focused. So if any of that sounds good, or you want any help with your health, nutrition, exercise, just comment below. And if you like what I said, give me a thumbs up in emojis below, or a smiley face, and just let me know you like what I've said.